right, Coach. Thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. He'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw here. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 45.
Why the fuck is Joe Burrow in the game, bro?
Here's Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And an alley to run. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be. Quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And
he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Crazy,
a pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Bro,
and he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Jefferson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end Fant. 20. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Fant, 49 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I'm bombing this nigga, bro. Fuck this shit. I'm bombing that nigga.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll run on 1st down. Jefferson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now. Jefferson. Past the 20.
Bro,
and he's
in. Bro.
Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They run with Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He may try and run for this. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. It's Jordan. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. 29 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw.
Bro.
He is going to find Hill here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, Jefferson. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. Flush to his right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Right back to him on first down. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Taylor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On first down, it's Taylor. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. On second down now, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Taylor. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Second and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I think the ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
I know that.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
This quarterback now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's going to get this one down inside. 7 yards on the pickup there. With a second and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor.
God damn.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now Taylor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this Texans defense stands tall. They'll run on first down. Jefferson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no. And 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Yes, sir, rookie.
Picked
my
off
rookie.
at the
Look
16.
at my rookie. Look at my rookie.
He will take this one
Look
home.
At my rookie.
That's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Look at my rookie. Making
short
plays.
Throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
Put that man on the field for a reason.
They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Oh, he didn't bring that up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that one covered beautifully.
Yes,
their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 13. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 68 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong,
that's what kind of coverage you were seeing from now on, David.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Hey, y'all, I'm putting a 2 clock on this nigga.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
I'm putting the 2 clocks on these niggas.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit.
If they get to that spot, the give to Taylor. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Excuse me.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I need somebody fast back here, bro. Honestly. Oh, I don't got nobody fast, bro.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's second down. Second and long. This is the tight end Fant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll set up a throw. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's third down. Now back to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it'll be second down. Second and 11. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to make it third down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He hits Moore. That one goes for 24 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Okay.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw.
Leaky back.
This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He's back to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belt. Wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just